How is everybody? Cassie Rasley here, coming at you really late. Much later than I normally do. So we'll see how many of you actually hop on. For those of you guys that are new, tap my nose and click like and follow so you can see all of the fun stuff that we do when I go live. Hashtag hey babe when you hop on, and new viewers, hashtag new. And either way, tell me where you're watching from, okay? We're gonna do a fun, different thing today. So if you guys saw down the page on my last post, I'm gonna start, Fridays are gonna be like fun Fridays. I'm gonna do fun, different looks, and we will just do something different. And so if you have heard of the Power of Makeup Challenge, that's what we're doing today. So basically, I've got this white paint. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Bree, welcome. I've got this white paint, and I am going to paint half of my face white, and I'm just gonna have a part of my face that's done with makeup. And it kind of just shows like how amazing makeup is. Okay, share this with your friends, and we will get started. So I have nothing on. I wanted to be able to, take a glue stick. I searched and searched and searched for my glue stick, and I cannot find it, to like block out this, but I couldn't find it. So, but that's okay. It'll still work out. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take like, this is a white pencil liner. I'm just gonna kind of take it and draw out where I want to go. Hi guys. What you guys doing tonight? What's going on? It's really late here. Later than I wanted to get my kids in bed before I came on here. So this is an older challenge, so maybe you guys have seen it before, but I thought it would be something fun to do. Okay. So that's gonna kind of be the white is gonna go all here, okay? So I'm gonna hurry and do my eyebrows, and I'm gonna use our brow palette for it. This is the blonde brow palette, and I just use the light color right here. I'm just gonna kind of quickly do them. Tell me where you're watching from when you hop on. Where is it and what time is it? What time is it where you're at? It's like 10 here. Okay. So now with just like the leftovers of what's on my brush, I'll go through and just kind of do the front end of it. Okay, just simple. We won't do much to it. Ooh, I'm excited about the colors that we're gonna do though for the eyes. Let me show you guys. They are gonna be good colors. Good colors. Okay, so Wisconsin, 11, yeah, see, it's late. Everybody is in bed. Georgia, are you guys just laying in bed? Okay, so this is our eye primer, and I am just putting it on the eye. It's gonna help the eye makeup to stay on really well, but it's also going to help the eye shadow be really bright. 12 a.m. Yeah, it's like midnight everywhere. 11, yeah, yep. Okay, this is our setting powder, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of it. Welcome, Melissa. Yeah, it's late. What are you guys doing up? And I'm just gonna set it with our setting powder a little bit. Florida, yeah. See, that's the problem is I am so much earlier than you guys. So when I go late, it's super, super late. Thanks for sharing, you guys. Okay. So now that's nice and packed on. It's 10 o'clock here. I just got all my kids in bed, so we don't have to worry about them. Always go on Facebook. So I just saw a thing on Facebook that says, I'm going to lay down and go to bed. But what I really do is lay down, check my Instagram, email, Facebook. It's funny because it's so true. When we sit down and go to bed, we don't really sit down to go to bed. Waiting on your grandbabies. Are you watching your grandbabies, Melissa? Okay, this is the color palette that I'm using. Look at those colors. How pretty are they? And also, I wanted like a bright pink, and we don't really have a bright pink that is not glittery. So this is a blush, and it will be really, really, really pretty on the eye, okay? So I'm just going to start out with our blending brush right here, and I'm going to go into Lively, this orange color. For a week. 9 o'clock in California. Yep. I have a sick baby. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's been so long since they've been sick. And now all of a sudden it's like the second it gets cold, they get sick. But I wonder if he's teething though. But he had a really high fever. But it does look like, oh, I hate it when they get those 2-year molars in. Those are hard to come in. If you have babies or grandbabies, tell me the ages. Or fur babies. What you got for fur babies? Okay, so see how pretty that is? Like orange is kind of scary, but on the eye, you could just do like a simple eye look and it could be so cute. So I'm just going to keep it in my crease and above the crease because I still want that to kind of show through when all is said and done. Just joined today. Oh, thanks, Brienne. Welcome. So, girl, boy, 4 dogs. What kind of dogs, Autumn? I have 4 boys. Ages 2, 4, 11, and 13. Oh, that's fun, Melissa. That's nice that you can watch them too. 2 girls. Oh, you've got your hands full, Danielle. All right, so I'm just gonna blend that out. Make sure it looks nice and blended. I have 2 grandbabies, but not babies anymore. They grow up fast. Okay, so see how I'm just kind of not putting any more product on, and I'm just kind of blending it up and out. 24-year children. Oh, 4 to 24. I got that. You don't have 4 24-year-olds. Your dog is 4. There we go. That's better. We have an Alaskan Malamute, and he is huge. 3-year-old daughter and 16-year-old daughter. Okay. So this is Stunning, the blush, and I am going to wipe off my brush, and I'm just going to take this one right over. Actually, I'm going to use the fluffy crease brush if I can find it. There it is. Welcome, Casey. 3 girls and 1 boy. See, I always wanted 3 boys and 1 girl. That's what I grew up with, and that's what my mom grew up with. I ended up with 4 boys. Okay, so I'm just taking this on and just kind of packing it through the crease. See how that just kind of deepens up the color? Yes, you do. Hands full. When you have a couple kids under 3, that's hard. That's really hard. Welcome, Lisa. Okay. So see how pretty that is? Ooh, I think that is just so pretty in and of itself. But I kind of want to go bold with the look today since it's only going to be on one side. 3 boys and 1 girl. You have a nice break like I do, Carol Ann. I have an 8-year gap. 3 boys. Oh, 4-week-old. Okay. So now I'm going to take 3, 10, and 21. Or is that 21 months, Jenny? Or Janie. Oh, that's a cute name. I love your name. I'm going to take Fervent right here, and I'm just going to deepen up the outer corner. So I'm just going to kind of pack it on first. So these are our quad palettes, and you can pick whatever colors. We have like 36 different colors, I believe, that you can choose from, and you can customize your palettes. And so put any 4 in that you want. And I actually love putting Optimistic in every single palette because it's an amazing highlighter too. You got blessed with boys. Girls are so much hair and makeup and high heels and cry a lot. That's why I only wanted 1. Just give me 1. Okay, so I'm just packing that on the outer edge. And if you guys saw my video from my hooded eyeliner video, 10 through 21 years. Yes. I talked about to do an kind of like a winged eyeliner look versus a eyeliner, an actual liner, and we're going to kind of go like that with this look today. So I'm going to go back to this brush and just kind of blend it out. I'm actually going to put a little bit more of Lively on it right here. Thanks for sharing, you guys. Pop it down in the comments so I can see who it was that shared, so I can thank you. This is going to be a fun look today. I'm really excited about this. 2 sons and a set of twin daughters. No way. How old are they? I always wanted a sister. I never had a sister. Never. I've had sister-in-laws, but I always wanted a sister growing up. Oh, I miss cats. I loved having cats around, but they ruined our house. We had to replace all of our carpets because they were peeing everywhere. Okay. So, I'm going to take just a little bit of that Lively and go up high, and then back a little bit in the Stunning. Thanks, Melissa, for sharing. And then maybe kind of swoop it down here. Okay. I'm going to clean that up too so it's nice and... 2 dogs at home with me always. Son's 37. Oh. Wow. We're going to go into Optimistic now, and I'm going to highlight that brow bone. Oh, but we're also going to do just a... no, we're not. I was going to say we're going to cut the crease, but we're just going to keep it kind of simple. But we're going to use Optimistic kind of like we did if we were to cut the crease. I'm going to take it on a flat brush right here. And this is going to help just like when you put it on the lid like this, it's going to help. If you have hooded eyes, it's going to make them look less hooded. You always wanted a brother. Well, I have 3 of them. What's interesting is I didn't have much of a relationship with them growing up at all because I didn't have anything in common with them. But now I'm really, really grateful for them in my older years. Okay, so let's see. And then I'm going to actually get, I'm going to pull from this right here. Nope, wrong one. I'm going to take a black liner, or a black color right here, this black color, on, what do I want to put it on? Four Brothers and No Sisters. Okay. So you know what it's like, Melissa, and this is just like a really dense, almost pencil brush, and I'm just like gonna kind of dab that color on. See how I did that? And then blend it out. This part can take a lot of time blending. Oh, you're the oldest. Okay. I don't know if I wish I wouldn't have done that. Okay, and I'm going to take Fervent, the other dark color right here, and I'm just going to kind of blend that out a little bit more. And then I'm going to go over top of the dark right here with this Fanatical. Two brothers and one sister, and you're the baby. The baby always gets spoiled. Okay, I'm just going to use my finger. No, let's use this. The baby always gets spoiled. That's for sure. Okay, perfect. Okay, and we will come back to this, but let's go in with, oh, I'm going to clean this up really quick. So to clean up your edges, you're just going to take some concealer. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer on a flat brush and just straighten that out. I'll show you. Super, super easy. I really need to go through and clean my brushes. So you do not need a lot of concealer for this part. I get like the worst dark spots right there on my eye. I don't know. Oh, that brush has makeup on it. I don't know if it's like a hormonal thing, but it's really weird. Just right there. Okay, so see how that just kind of, and we'll blend it out in a minute, but let's put some foundation on real quick. So I think I'm the color Eyelet. When I looked in the mirror this morning, I literally, my chest was so white, I could have gone with our like very, very, very lightest foundation that we wear. So I hurry and threw on some self tanner. Hi, Melissa. I think it's maybe, Frankie, I think it's a hormonal thing. Okay, so I do not need very much of this because we're just going to do it right here. So let's see. I'm just going to drip it, maybe 2 drops onto the brush. And I already put primer on, not because today I didn't do it so much because I want it to last longer, but I want you also, that primer is also really good to be used as a barrier in between your makeup, in between the makeup and your skin. So if you break out, that is a really good thing to do. Primer, primer, primer. Oh, thanks, Angela. Okay. So see, and then I don't self-tan my face, and so it always is very different when I don't have makeup on the color. Thanks for sharing, guys. Hi, Megan. Okay. So see how that just covered right there? And then we're gonna go in with, when I use primer, then I don't have to use as much makeup. Exactly. So, Katie, we're doing the Power of Makeup Challenge. So you could see a white line all over my face before, but that's where I'm gonna do makeup right here, and I'm just gonna literally paint the rest of my face white. We'll see how it turns out. There were some girls on my team that were doing this a while ago, and at the time I just didn't feel comfortable enough to do it yet. And now that I've kind of done a little bit more than just makeup, like with the Halloween looks, I feel a little bit more comfortable. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. It can't be that hard, right? It's just literally painting your face white. Angela, it's actually one of the products that I use is right here. This is Aveda. I love the Aveda products, but this specifically is it's called Hair Potion. And you see how that's a powder? You just kind of put it in your hair like that, and then I do this like after I blow dry my hair, or like if I need to get more body in it, but look already what that does. It puts like grit in your hair to give it some body. That's one of my tricks. I have like a blow drying tutorial too. That's, I think how you blow dry it is a big thing. And there's a few other Aveda products. Aveda is amazing. They have like a texture tonic, I believe it's called, and a thickening tonic. If you want to message me after this, I can kind of go through everything that I use. But Aveda is like my favorite, although Lange has a really nice root lifter that I tried not too long ago. All right, let's get to these dark circles. So I'm going to use actually no, let's go with something we don't use very often, and I'm going to use this. Flip your head over when you blow dry it. Never hot heat, but warm. And that will add some fluff to your hair. For sure, Katie. If I ever let my hair air dry, Angela, I have to re-wet it the next morning and blow dry it because there's no volume in your hair. Okay, so I'm going to take our Skin Perfecting Concealer and I'm just going to highlight underneath my eyes with it. Get rid of those bags. So I'm going to actually apply it with my finger and get it like really warm it up. That warmth of your skin, I like what that does to it. You do not need very much of this. One of the mistakes I made when I first started doing makeup and highlighting was I used way too much because I would watch those YouTube tutorials. They would just slap this crap on and I thought I needed a ton, and my makeup never looked good because I just used way too much. I also, like when I blow dry my hair, I'll take a brown brush and I'll always blow dry it at the root, the opposite direction that I want it to go. So if I'm gonna part it this way, I'll blow dry it this way. Watch my other video, Angela. Watch my video from 2 nights ago too. I gave a couple of tips. I can't find it now, but there's this hair scrunchie that doesn't leave a crease in your hair, and like right before I go to bed, I'll pull it half up just right on top of my head, and that, like when I pull it out in the morning, gives me so much volume too. I've got a couple hair tutorials too in my makeup group. Okay, so see how we just blended that out, and then just take a little bit down my nose, but we don't need much. Okay, let's go and let's start painting. And then we'll come back to everything. Thanks, Ashley. Okay, so here we go. I'm trying to figure out which brush would be best to use. I feel like I'm not coordinated enough for that. And when I first, when I first started doing it, I was not coordinated enough either. I need to hurry and set this before it wants to crease. I forgot about that, so I'm gonna hurry and set that. Oh, thanks, Tina. Welcome. Okay, this actually, so you could use one or the other. Behold, our Behold Touch setting powder, which is translucent, or I'm really loving our Scarlet pressed powder. And I love it because it just brightens it up even more. But our Scarlet is like the lightest that we have. Depending on your color, you could go a little bit darker too. Thanks for sharing, you guys. Okay, now let's get to painting. What am I going to use? We'll just use this, I think. This one will be just great. And this is, I have the makeup. This is Me Horn Paradise that I just got off Amazon. I love using this stuff. And you just got to get it a little bit wet right before you go in with it. So see? That line, the foundation completely took away that white line. I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna go. You guys have any special plans for the weekend? Oh, I know. Are you kidding me? It's been so cold here in Utah. So cold. I don't know why we live here. I hate the extreme heat and the extreme cold. Like, I hate it all. But it's really pretty here. Really, really pretty. Working and planning your daughter's 11th birthday party. Oh, that's awesome. Carnival theme. Oh, what kinds of stuff are you guys gonna do? That's fun. I'm excited to be able to start planning birthday parties again. My kids are older and they just weren't, well, my 14-year-old at least. Cutting their hair. Ooh, hair days are fun. Okay, here goes nothing. Okay. I need to pull my hair back, but I don't know. I don't see anything to use it with. Oh, I know. I love Thanksgiving, you guys. I love Thanksgiving. Home by myself, not feeling well. The flu shot. Oh. Sometimes that happens. It gets you sick. All right, hang on. I gotta pull my hair back. I am telling you, when I need a hair like one of these, I can never find one, ever. I lose every single hair tie, every single scrunchie, every single, what are these called? Hair clips. Rented cotton candy machine. Oh, that's going to be fun. Ring toss, that's going to be really fun, Angela. Mime. I wish I could have found my glue stick so I could get rid of that all the way. So Autumn, it's called the Power of Makeup Challenge. So basically, it's just, I think, showing how powerful makeup is. So if you basically like take away all of it on one side. It was super popular maybe a year ago. We're a little late to the party. Just got off. My grandbabies are here. Hope to see you again. Oh, thanks, Melissa. Got to get off. That's what you said. For sure. Have a good night, girl. Good luck, Angela. I know. How many kids have you invited to this party? Okay, now here's the question. I did my self-tanner. What time did I do that at? At like, what time did I do that? It was like 3 or 4. So I should not go down my neck with this. Let's just get a little bit brighter white. Frankie, I use the best ever that I found. Saint Tropez. And I found it on, hi Jess. I found it on Amazon. Here, it's right here, let me show you. The color is, the actual bottle is not pink. It's pink because when I traveled to Cancun, it like, my self-tanner got everywhere. I don't know how it didn't get all over my clothes. Like it was so close to my clothes too. But anyways, it leaked out everywhere. So the bottle is not pink, so don't look for a pink bottle. I think it's just white. But it is the best tanner I've ever used. It looks the most realistic. And it does a really, really, really good job. But get the mitt. And right now it seems like on Amazon, because it's not like summer, it's a lot cheaper than what it normally is. So you can find it on Amazon. But the mitt, if you buy the mitt with it, the mitt is like $5 or so. it makes a world of difference when you're applying it. I don't necessarily hate the smell of it though. I don't think it smells that bad, but it just depends on if you don't like that tanner smell. But I don't think it's as bad as others could be. We're doing the Power of Makeup Challenge, so just essentially showing how powerful makeup is, you know, the difference, you know, blank canvas. I'm not sure what they've called it in the past. Okay. Let's just get inside here. And this is Coral on my face. This is Mehorn Paradise Paint. It smells like coconut, you guys. It's so crazy. Okay. And now let's just go in and touch up a few things. Because we're going to have it look, I'm going to drip the foundation onto here too to make it look like it's dripping. We got to wait for this to dry. Let's paint the ear. Thanks for sharing, guys. Okay. All right. So let's take, I'm going to take my eyebrow palette. Where is it? I don't think this is the right one, but that's okay. This will work. I'm just going to kind of sharpen up my eyebrow. There it is. Hi, Nikki. Welcome. Brittany, welcome. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Anybody have any plans already? Okay, that's better. And then we'll go in and do a little bit of blush. We'll use Stunning blush for right there. I can't really do the contour because I kind of covered up that part. So it's bright, but watch. It blends out beautifully. And then you can even take, this is the blush that this is the brush that I usually do my bronzer with. And so there's a little bit of color in it, but I didn't dip any color. And so I'm just gonna kind of use that to yeah, see how pretty that is? I love that. Okay, and I'm gonna go back in with our eye, and I'm going to go in with Fervent right here. This is the eyeshadow palette that I'm working with. Oh, we got to do mascara. That's what I was forgetting. I was thinking, guys, this was way too fast. How could I be already done? Or close to being done? That's what we're missing. Okay, so I am going to do fibers tonight, okay? I'm going to show you guys how amazing your lashes can look with our fibers and our Epic Mascara, okay? So I'm going to go in with our Epic Mascara. This is like my favorite mascara ever. I'm like, my whole life, makeup was never like my thing, but mascara was. And I used to do, was like a CoverGirl mascara. But it still never compares to Epic. The Epic Mascara is the best ever. So, and let me show you guys, just hang on. I know it's kind of boring watching somebody apply their mascara, but you just wait until you see what the fibers can do for your lashes. But I used to use the CoverGirl, and one of the things that I always had to do was take like the back of an earring or like a safety pin and separate them. But this brush is really awesome that I usually don't ever have to separate them. And the Epic Mascara has what's called polymers in it. Thanks for sharing, you guys. And the polymers actually attach to your lashes, kind of like DNA, like they show you in science class, how they like, you know, to the lashes, and it helps them to lengthen and volumize and curl your lashes. I just had my lashes, I just did an at-home lash lift. I don't know that I'm a fan. If you've had a lash lift, let me know, because I don't know if I'm a fan. I don't like what it's done to the tips of my lashes. Maybe if I had them done professionally instead of at home, it would be different, but I also saved a lot of money. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the fibers. You want to work while they're wet. So the fibers are actually, when I first got the fibers, I thought that they were dried out and I got a bad kind. And it's actually, they're like lashes almost. So I've gotten older. I've stopped using makeup, but yesterday I did wear it. I'm not good at all. You make it look so easy. Oh, Tina. It is just practice. I literally, before I started doing this, actually I didn't even realize it, but a year ago yesterday was my anniversary, was my year anniversary with Younique. And I did not know how to do makeup either. Like, I put on mascara and foundation, and that was it. It's just practice, practice, practice is huge. And makeup is all about, like, preference. It's about what you like. My lashes have always been long, and everyone always asks if they're fake. Yes, Frankie, enjoy those lashes, girl. I would not recommend you getting a lash lift, Frankie, because my lashes have always been long too. They were amazing until I got false lashes. They wrecked my lashes, and they've never grown back the same. So don't get falsies either. Like extensions, lash extensions. Anyways, after I had my lash extensions, they kind of got back to normal, but not like they were before. And then I did the lash lift, and it's almost like the lash lift kind of hides the length because it curls them in. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Okay, so once you get the fibers on your lashes, you kind of want to let them sit there for just a minute. So let's go in and do our bottom shadow and mascara while we're waiting. So I'm going to go in with Lively, the orange first, underneath. Let's see, what do I want to use though? So Lively right here. Right up along that lash line. Okay. And then with a even smaller brush, how about this one? What's on this one? Nope, that has black on it. Does this one? Okay, I just want like, see how little that lash is? I just want it right up against my lash line. I'm gonna go in with this Fervent. I don't know if that one's gonna be the right one. Let's try this one. Thanks for sharing, guys. You guys are so awesome. Oh, that is so pretty together. Those two colors, like you wouldn't normally put them together, but they are so pretty together. Hi, Gracie, welcome. Anyway, so for Fun Friday, I'm gonna need suggestions. So do not be shy about sending suggestions my way. I want to keep them coming. And to be able to do fun stuff like this. Now that I'm older, they have lightened a bit. I know. I have to have mascara too. I have to. You could tint them. I've tinted mine before. Okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to highlight my inner corner. When I tinted mine at home too, and I loved the way that looked. I loved it so much, but it was a pain doing it myself. Okay, a little bit of, oh, who am I kidding? A lot of highlighter. In fact, let's go in with, I used Optimistic to highlight with. That was a, that showed you exactly the consistency. That was a fiber. I'm going in, this is Optimistic and it's the eyeshadow that I'm highlighting with, okay? All right, let's go in with bottom mascara and then we'll finish up the top. And we're almost done here. Okay, and then with the 3D fibers, the biggest complaint that I get is that they ended up with fibers kind of falling down right here. And all you need to do to make sure that doesn't happen is just make sure that you go in with the mascara after you go in with the like we're doing right now. You go in with the mascara. So this seals those fibers onto your lashes. Right? What is a tip to keep the fibers from falling during the day? Yes, Frankie. So just making sure you get enough. First of all, making sure you get enough of the mascara right now, the step that I'm doing right now, to get them on nice and good. But also, another thing that you could do is take your blow dryer in between the last step and just on like the cool setting and look up and just kind of blow it there, and it will kind of blow off all that extra and help as well. Obviously it sounds like you've used it before, Frankie. The other thing that I would suggest you doing, if you haven't tried this before, is trying it with the Epic mascara. I won't use the fibers unless I'm using the Epic mascara. The waterproof Epic mascara is amazing to use it with because it's a little bit wetter, so it helps a lot. Okay, so see, whoops. Okay, that's dry now. Let's see here. So let's take this. Didn't know you could use them together. You could do anything you want with makeup, but sometimes you just don't think about it, right? Okay, so now we're gonna drip this and hope it doesn't ruin it. It's not dripping. Come on, drip. There we go. I didn't want to cover up that blush. So a beauty blender is like gonna be a must-have for your makeup kit to fix like any mistakes that you have, that you do. A beauty blender could fix so much. That one's still kind of dripping. Okay, let's see if we can get some more. That looks pretty cool. I don't know if I should do one more right here. What do you guys think? That's kind of cool, huh? Yeah. Maybe, let's see, let's do this just real right quick. Let's take All right, you guys. There you have it. Awesome. Okay. Thanks you guys so much for hanging out with me while we did this. And for those of you guys that shared, thank you so much. If you are a new viewer, you're not already following me, make sure you tap the white part of my face and like and follow so you can see when we do these fun things like this. Oh, thanks, Ada. Am I saying your name right? All the time people say Casey for me, so I really like to make sure I get people's names right. So I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. But make sure you like and follow and tune in. I like to go live about every other day or so, and tune in, and I will see you guys next time. I'm going to take lots of pictures, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, you guys, and a great weekend.